Warning: this program contains mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Whoa, what is it? Oh my god! Oh my god, Jesus! Oh my god! Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, my prayers have been answered. Is that what I think it is? Is that who I think it is? Holy shit! To another installment of Extreme CAW Wrestling. I am, of course, the man, Mick McMichaels, here to roll in with none other than Episode 7. The date is Sunday, April 3rd, and welcome to another episode of ECW. What did we see on Episode 6, ladies and gentlemen? We witnessed what seems to be the return of the man, the myth, the legend, Metaphor. More on that to come, ladies and gentlemen, but of course, we have huge matches tonight when the Handities go up against the Misfits in tag team number 1 contenders action. In the women's division, we got tag team action. All the ladies teaming up there, and of course, the number 1 contendership for the hardcore title when 4 of the most vicious superstars in the ECW go head-to-head in fatal 4-way Extreme Rules action. All of that and more to come, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what a night we have in store, and what a guy to kick it off. His name is Gaso. But man, going back to what we saw last episode on ECW, of course, Tyrant losing the cage match to Colossus for the ECW title. Even though the DOA was banned from ringside, they still found a way, seemingly, to solve that problem. And of course, that problem was the man they call Brent, a long-standing rival of Tyrant. Speaking of rivalries, ladies and gentlemen, here we see Devin Foolhardy, who over the past several months has been feuding with Mark Brandel, one of the newer superstars to hit the ECW roster, of course, making his debut on episode 1. And that is, of course, the winner of the CAW contest originally way back. But Mark Brandel has established himself in the ECW as a very, very powerful force. And Devin Foolhardy, after coming off a victory at Night of Champions against Mark Brandel, taking that momentum into the future episodes, these two have not been able to take their hands off each other. Even since Night of Champions, you think the feud would be solved, but me. Ever since then, every single night we've had Devin Foolhardy or Mark Brandel at one point or another find a way to get to each other's throats. So needless to say, having Gaso against Devin Foolhardy is almost a blessing in disguise, but after the attack Devin Foolhardy had on Mark Brandel on episode 6, you can only imagine that revenge is on its way. Devin Foolhardy will be keeping eyes in the back of his head, that's for sure. But what a match we have here to kick off episode 7. Once again, thank you so much for being here. Gaso versus Devin Foolhardy to kick off the night, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, later tonight, as what happened on episode 6, we have 2 more qualifying matches for that huge 6-man Money in the Bank competition that will occur at No Way Out. Slowly but surely, the matches unfold for No Way Out, and the puzzle gets put together one match at a time. What a night it is already shaping up to be. Gaso now. Oh, look at that. Stomped down to the back of Devin Foolhardy. The high-flying Gaso. Always a treat to watch this guy's matches. Now, of course, as we established last episode, the women's division going into No Way Out looks like it's going to be a triple threat match for the women's title when Dixie tries to defend her gold against none other than Ava Dawn and the returning Kimberly Page. And that is going to be no easy feat. And look at this move by Gaso here, flipping off the ropes and an arm drag. Unbelievable athleticism by this man. Devin Foolhardy could have his hands full early in the match here. Gaso in complete control. Oh, and a kick to the back of the head by Gaso. And a pin. Could this do it here? 2 and... oh, no, not going to do it. But Gaso still applying the pressure. Oh, look, Devin Foolhardy. Devin Foolhardy trying to go high fly against Gaso, but it doesn't pan out. Going for what looks to be an elbow there. But then Foolhardy doing what he does best with an eye poke followed up by a German suplex. So going back to talking about the main event. Last episode on ECW, of course, we saw Brent interfere in the cage match, resulting, of course, in Colossus winning that match. Once again, screwing Tyrant over. And Colossus retaining the ECW title, which, of course, I'm absolutely thrilled about. Not. Of course, the DOA controlling the gold in ECW since Night of Champions, with Colossus being ECW champion, Scott Slyke being hardcore champion, and of course Torque Michaels being the YouTube champion. To be quite honest with you, we haven't seen very many title defense matches. And I wonder why that is. Maybe it has something to do with our wonderful GM, Donald Sinclair, eh? But I digress. Regardless of the fact that the DOA is in complete control, seemingly, of ECW, we saw what could be our saving grace, ladies and gentlemen, when Metaphor, the guy that was buried alive almost 8 years ago, if not more, from that man Colossus, at No Mercy. I don't believe it. I absolutely don't believe it. We got a pin here, almost a 3 count. So we can only hope that Metaphor, as you could see in the opening promo there, it seems to be that Metaphor plans to make his official return at No Way Out. So if that doesn't get you excited on its own, I don't know what does. But now Devin Foolhardy seeming to gain his momentum back in this match. Gaso finding ways to shut him right down. Oh, look at that, a bulldog by Devin Foolhardy now. Trying to keep up with the quick pace that Gaso brings to the ring. The unbelievable athleticism, as I mentioned earlier. And Gaso, and look at this, we got another roll-up here. Not even a 1 count. Foolhardy getting out of that quick. Now into the ropes. What have we got? Oh, a huge power slam by Mr. Foolhardy. Oh, kick to the gut. And Gaso reversing in it. Russian leg sweep. Now pulling him into the center of the ring. Going for another pin here against Foolhardy. 2! Oh, just a kick out in the nick of time. The match continues. Of course, the Misfits going up against the Hannity brothers. The very hot Hannity brothers, may I add. Both of these teams have suffered a loss to the now tag team champions, Chi-Town Slide. So, if they can get past each other, whoever the victor will be will face Chi-Town Slide at No Way Out. But hold on a second here. Yes, it is. It's the Foolhardy Slam. Can he land it? He does. And this could spell trouble for Gaso. 1, 2. It sure does. And that is a 3 count. And Devin Foolhardy is your winner in this match. So although Gaso started the match off strong, kept the momentum going throughout the match, just wasn't enough. Devin Foolhardy capitalizing right at the end there with a Foolhardy Slam and taking the victory to start the night off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 7. So much more to come tonight, I am very excited to say. Again, I mentioned 2 more qualifying matches for the Money in the Bank competition. Of course, last episode, we saw Abraham Little, the rookie in ECW, earn the first spot into that match. And of course, the result of Devin Foolhardy interfering in the previous match with Mark Brandel, Papu is the second entrant into the Money in the Bank. So that leaves 4 more entrants into the Money in the Bank competition at No Way Out, ladies and gentlemen. 2 of which will be decided tonight, and 2 of which will be decided on our next episode, episode 8. Right before the one and only No Way Out. I cannot explain how excited I am. It is shaping up to be such a night. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned earlier, the Women's Champion Triple Threat match with Ava Dawn, Dixie, and Kimberly Page. Wow. If that isn't going to be a hell of a match, I don't know what is. And as I just spoke about, there are still 4 spots to be filled in that Money in the Bank competition. And we all know how important the Money in the Bank competition is for an ECW superstar. Now, if you don't know, when you win a Money in the Bank competition, you are immediately granted an anytime, anywhere clause to challenge for the ECW title whenever you so please. We saw Eric Samoy do that in the past, and guess what? He won the ECW title that night. So, if you're smart and play your cards right, that's all you got. Oh, speak of the devil, here is Eric Samoy right here, ladies and gentlemen, talking to our backstage announcer, Eric Simpson. Excuse me. See what he has to say. Oh, Eric Samoy hinting at something here. Oh, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly what I thought. Eric Samoyd is cashing in his claws that he gained from his victory with Torque and challenging Torque Michaels at No Way Out. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Eric Samoyd going to be going up against Torque Michaels at No Way Out for the YouTube title. Wow. It is shaping up to be a great night. Wow. If anybody can do it, it is Eric Samoyd to strip Torque Michaels of the YouTube title. How would that be? That would be awesome. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, the build-up to No Way Out continues. Here we have our Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules match for the #1 contendership to face Torque's buddy Scott Slike one-on-one in a hardcore match at No Way Out for the hardcore title. And of course, the experienced ex-hardcore champion Yoshi K coming into the ring first, and his 3 other opponents, one of which is this man right here. John Wayne Glover, JWG, ladies and gentlemen, looking for redemption after losing his title quite unfairly, may I add, at Night of Champions. Has not been able to get back at Scott Slike just yet, in a match at least. He looks to make that official by winning this Fatal 4-Way here tonight. He goes up against Yoshi K and 2 other superstars. Menacing look in JWG's eyes right now. Look at that. Oh, Jesus! Whoa! Ooh. I don't know if I like that. JWG truly has the look of a madman in his eyes all the time. But in particular tonight, he's just kind of got a little bit of an extra edge to him, which I don't know is too safe. At least he's not bringing the chainsaw out. That's all I gotta say. So here comes another pioneer of ECW, ladies and gentlemen. Chad, superstar since day 1, and another experienced hardcore superstar in the ECW looking at getting his hands on that hardcore title if he can get through these men tonight. Of course, all of these men are no strangers to hardcore action in the ring. Just remains to be seen who can be the most creative with the toys, per se, that are sitting under that ring right now in this Extreme Rules competition. This is a Falls Count Anywhere match, meaning a superstar can be pinned either on the inside and the outside of the ring. So needless to say, I'm sitting a little bit further back from my table during this match, because I know these matches tend to get messy. So of course, the 4th and final superstar in this match, JP Requirement, coming in. Whoa, wait a second. What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. JP Requirement is not wearing his normal attire and seems to have a black vest on. And what the hell is going on? Ladies and gentlemen, can we get a half decent camera angle on this? Oh, you've got to be shitting me. JP Requirement is wearing a DOA vest. Now, is this the DOA's way of ensuring that JWG maybe doesn't win this match? Is he the enforcer? Is he the special stipulation? What the going right after JP Requirement to kick this match off. And rightfully so. I think JWG has very quickly figured out what the DOA has planned here. So does this mean JP Requirement is now a part of the DOA? How quickly is this stupid group going to grow? You gotta be kidding me. So if you can't put one of your own in the match, if you're not comfortable with Scott Slike or Torque being in the match, You might as well recruit somebody within the ECW. Come on, give me a break. That's just low, Donald. You heard me. That's just low. Unbelievable. Regardless, the match is on. It looks like JP Requirement is not being a hell of a lot too effective right now against the Beast in JWG. Absolutely getting manhandled here at the start of the match. Yoshi K and Chad going at it on their end of the ring. Yoshi K with a Russian leg sweep there. Picking Chad off the mat. Still all four superstars in the ring. Oh, but not for long. There goes JWG over the ropes. He's now on the outside of the ring, and here comes JP Requirement following him out of the ring. Now, my hypothesis could be right here, ladies and gentlemen, about JP Requirement coming out strictly to target JWG. Hasn't taken his eyes off him since the match has started. Oh, and he's not taking his eyes off those steps, meat. How did that ride go? Now we got a sledgehammer in the ring that JWG has picked up. And JP Requirement looking under the ring too for a toy. And what has he got? It looks like he's got a baseball bat, and he just hit Chad right in the back of the head. Oh, but JWG coming up behind him with the sledgehammer, and now things are about to get interesting. Now these superstars are starting to dig under the ring, as you do in an Extreme Rules match. Chad trying to go under the ring for something. Had no luck. Yoshi K stopping him from doing that. Now we got two superstars in the ring, two superstars out. And I'm going to do my best to commentate this. Gets a little tricky when there's wrestlers all over the ring. Now JWG going for that sledgehammer shot, but oh, JP Requirement grabbing it out of his hands and now beating him down with that sledgehammer. Chad and Yoshi K still on the outside of the ring. Chad viciously beating in Yoshi K's head. And now JP, what is he going for? A steel chair now. Now Chad and Yoshi over by the table here. Chad's head bouncing off the table. Now JWG getting on the outside into the action. Throwing Chad into the table, and JP Requirement in the ring on his own. Oh, and look at this, a back body drop on that padding there. That's going to do some damage to the back, and of course, JWG, who else would do this? Ripping the Spanish announce team's table apart, as he would. This match is going to come down to whoever can get the pinfall first. This is not an elimination match. I need to add, ladies and gentlemen, whoever gets the pinfall in this match is your #1 contender for the hardcore title, so it's really a race to who can get the pin first. And look at this, JWG now, what's he got planned? Oh! He just speared JP Requirement through the damn barricade! Look at this replay! Wow! Holy moly, ladies and gentlemen, I have never seen that here. We're going to have to get that reinforced. We got more matches tonight. Can't have fans running into the ring. JP Requirement is down. He could have a few broken ribs there. Oh, and look at this. Chad going for a ride. Yoshi K watching it all happen. And now JWG trying to get a quick pin in. Yoshi K obviously can't let that happen. Wow, spearing him right through the barricade there. No love lost between JWG and JP Requirement. Chad's head just bounced off that steel chair that was placed in the corner of the ring, and now JWG removing the turnbuckle from the corner. Chad trying to gain the upper hand, going for a ride there, and Chad could be in some trouble. Oh, but maybe not. Chad reversing. JP Requirement going for a quick pin here. Is he going to get it too? Oh, Yoshi K just kicking out in the nick of time. Oh, Chad with a huge boot to the face here. Now going for a quick pin on JWG. Is he going to get it? No, he's not. A 2 count. The match continues. These 4 extremely hardcore superstars really getting our money's worth here. Another pin to JWG. Yoshike not paying attention because he's too busy kicking JP in the head. And a pin again broken up. That could have been a 3 count. Very well. May have put Yoshike in the hardcore match at No Way Out. Again, another pin. It's starting to get to go time. These superstars starting to realize that a quick pin could mean the difference between being the #1 contender and not. And now we got JP Requirement with a pump handle slam there. And look at this, JWG trying to steal the pin. Wow, quite a strategic move there, but didn't pan out, of course. Huge slam by JWG. Oh, huge throw into the corner. Oh, look at the springboard. Doesn't pan out for Yoshike. Now JWG rolling to the outside of the ring. And what's he doing now? He's getting up on the table. Almost as if to make a statement. Looking right at JP Requirement. Saying, come on out, meat. Come get some. Oh, look at that huge punch there by JP Requirement. Oh, but wait, JWG's got his back turned. Oh, broke up the pin once again. And now Yoshike on the outside of the ring. And once again, JP Requirement going for the pin. Oh, Chad looking like he kicked out before JWG could break it up. Now Yoshike going for another weapon. What's it going to be? It's like another steel chair. And chasing Chad down. Yoshike's got an idea here. Sort of defending himself with that steel chair. Now Chad with the same thought, grabbing a steel chair as well. Oh! Yoshike did not see JWG coming in behind him. If JWG can get a quick pin off here, this could mean the difference. #1 contendership. And now Chad on the outside of the ring. The ref has to count from inside. And JP still kicking out. What a match here, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely chaotic. Weapons all over, and now Chad going for the ride down onto the outside. And now JWG. Oh, Yoshi trying to steal the pin here. Is this going to do it? Oh my goodness! So close. So close. Chad just kicking out, not giving up just yet. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Could this come true? JP going for a ride. Oh my goodness. And he is down. Chad's got a roll up. But in the meantime, JP Requirement has just been slammed through a table. Is this pin by Chad going to do it though? 2, just a kick out in the nick of time. But wait, JWG's got it. 3, he just got it. Oh my God, JWG is going to be challenging Scott Slike at No Way Out for the hardcore title. And that, my friends, is good news. Woo, man. That was incredible. What a match by all 4 superstars. But John Wayne Glover finally, officially getting his shot at redemption going into No Way Out against the man that stole his title. Stole his title, may I add, at Night of Champions. Finally getting a chance for redemption. Chad, of course, as you can see in that replay, just not getting there soon enough. But here is potentially your future hardcore champion. Wow, that is great. JWG truly establishing himself in ECW as a hardcore legend. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is official. Scott Slike, John Wayne Glover for the Hardcore Championship. And I am looking forward to that one. JWG cannot wait to get his hands on Scott Slike, I am sure. Now it remains to be seen how the DOA can weasel the way out of that. If they can. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait a second. Devin Foolhardy has finished his match. And there he is, Mark Brandel. Of course, retaliating after his attack. Wait, holy shit! Holy moly! Mark Brandel just threw Devin Foolhardy's head in. Yeah, Mark Brandel didn't even mean to do that. Oh man, he could be hurt. We may need to get some help back there for Mr. Foolhardy. Holy moly, I don't think Mark Brandel meant to do that, as you could see by the look on his face. Of Of course, Mark Brandel clearly frustrated after Foolhardy constantly getting into his business, but holy moly, that may have just escalated a little too far for Mark Brandel's liking even. Wow, what is that going to mean, ladies and gentlemen? Holy moly, we hope Devin Foolhardy's okay back there. He just had his head smashed into a car window. Whoa. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, going back to No Way Out. Here is one of the two qualifying matches for the Money in the Bank competition tonight. And of course, that was Prototype that just came out. And he's going up against this man, Nook of the North. Nook of the North, of course, another superstar in ECW, fell victim to the travesty that the DOA has presented in the ECW. Of course, Nook a few episodes ago having a title shot at the ECW title. And again, DOA, of course, finding a way to interfere in that match, thus Colossus retaining the title. But what a huge opportunity this is for Nook of the North, and Prototype for that matter, as they go head-to-head. The winner will be the third entrant into the six-man Money in the Bank competition to occur at No Way Out. Two giants going to battle here. And of course, talking on Prototype's latest issues, of course, him and partner, seemingly ex-partner Wesley Underhook having some disagreements as of late, having lost 3 matches in a row in the tag team division and getting into a physical altercation only a few episodes ago. We haven't seen Wesley Underhook, but Prototype is under the impression that Wesley Underhook is still a little unhappy with him after that tussle. As you can see, Wesley Underhook nowhere to be found. Typically would be at ringside for his seemingly ex-partner, but he is nowhere to be found. Regardless of the fact, Prototype has a huge opportunity here if he can only defeat Nook of the North. That is no easy task, of course. Nook of the North, having not been defeated in ECW. Fairly, anyways. But don't sell Prototype short. A massive superstar, just a powerhouse. And look at that. As you can see, the powerhouse is showing right there as he just knocks Nook out of the ring. Nook dazed outside of the ring. But not quite, putting Prototype in a huge lock here. And now both superstars on the outside of the ring. Oh, and a gut buster on the outside of the ring there. And you gotta wonder, what is the deal with Wesley Underhook? Is he still on speaking terms with Prototype? Have they resolved their issues? This is 2-time tag team champions in ECW, ladies and gentlemen, so the faction, of course, is, as much as I hate to say it, they are a talented and very well-established tag team. So you gotta wonder if they can resolve this issue. Will they be able to compete at the regular level they have in the past at the tag team division level? Oh, and there he is, ladies and gentlemen. The man we've just been talking about, Wesley Underhook. And now he is approaching the ring as Prototype goes head-to-head with Nook. So here we go. Oh my God, wait a second. The referee just got an elbow to the chin. And Prototype now. Oh, Wesley getting into the ring. Oh, wait a second. Oh, and just clocked him. Wesley Underhook, ex-boxer, has just knocked Prototype out cold while the referee was down and just said his piece clear as crystal. Wow. So if that was a message, if that was an answer, there it is. Wesley Underhook coming right down to the ring, clocking Prototype, and possibly costing him the match. Here it is, the well-known Call of the North, and it lands. Prototype. That could be all she wrote for Prototype thanks to Wesley Underhook. And yeah, that's 3, ladies and gentlemen. That is it for Prototype, and the Nook of the North is the 3rd entrant into the Money in the Bank competition. Holy moly, ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing the demolishing of the faction as we speak. No clearer words have been spoken from Wesley Underhook since the original tussle. But if Prototype wanted an answer, he just got it. And that was a quick right to the chin to cost him a Money in the Bank competition spot. You can only imagine Prototype is not going to be too thrilled about that. Holy moly. So the Nook of the North. Can't say I'm unhappy about this, ladies and gentlemen. This is a guy that hasn't lost in the ECW yet, so if somehow they can find a way to take this guy down at No Way Out, they're going to have a little bit of issues taking this guy down. He might be your next Money in the Bank champion. What a thought that is, ladies and gentlemen. The Nook of the North is your ECW champion. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'm not going to lie. He is much, much deserving of that title around his waist. Truly a dominant force in the ECW. Unbelievable. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. As we continue the night, we got tag team action here in the women's division. Of course, Ava Dawn having a few words with the DOA a couple weeks ago. Torque Michaels walking into her locker room and making her an offer that she could or couldn't refuse. But you gotta wonder what had happened there when she went up against Dixie in one-on-one action for the women's title. The Misfits were somehow randomly attacked by the DOA backstage. Now, we haven't got a conclusive answer on whether Ava Dawn did accept that offer from Torque Michaels, but you would think that with the DOA attacking the Misfits in the back, that maybe she went for it. Who knows? Of course, Kimberly Page taking exception to that, interfering in the match. Of course, Kimberly Page and boyfriend Eric Samoyd having a history with the DOA and taking them out of action for a significant period of time. And of course, here is our ex-women's champion, Hattori Hanzo, making her first appearance since her loss at Night of Champions when she lost against Dixie. So, of course, Hattori Hanzo coming back into action, looking at getting some redemption against Dixie, the now women's champion in ECW. And here she comes now, ladies and gentlemen. Member of the Misfits and women's champion. Here she comes. Dixie and Kimberly Page have not necessarily seen eye to eye in the past, ladies and gentlemen, but for the sake of this tag team match tonight, they're going to have to put their differences under the couch, per se. And they're going to have to learn to work as a team, at least just for this match. Here comes another ex-women's champion in Kimberly Page. Remains to be seen if these two can get along, even for just this match. But obviously, Kimberly Page wanting to get her hands on Ava Dawn in the previous episodes. Ava Dawn, I'm sure, very much wants to do the same after Kimberly Page's interference in her match, costing her the women's title. Ava Dawn is the only superstar in this match who has not held the gold. Ava Dawn would love nothing more than to get a hold of that gold at No Way Out by defeating both Kimberly Page and Dixie in that triple threat match. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ava Dawn and Dixie starting off the match. Ava Dawn with a huge bulldog to kick this off. Of course, probably still a little salty from that loss against Dixie. Look at that, Kimberly Page reaching in. Just wanting to get her hands on Ava Dawn. That's not going to happen with Dixie all the way over there. Oh, Hurricanrana. Coming out of the corner, Dixie running right into it. Still to come, ladies and gentlemen, the #1 contenders match for the tag team titles at No Way Out. We have the second of the Money in the Bank qualifying matches. Very exciting night indeed, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta wonder, will we see at least a sign or appearance, something of Metaphor? Or will he be saving his appearances until No Way Out? Ava Dawn with a huge bulldog there. In complete control, finally. Able to get her hands on Kimberly Page there. And now we got a body slam, taking Ava Dawn down to the mat. Kimberly Page turning the tables. Couple kicks to the face, just zero respect there for Ava Dawn. And now into the corner, Kimberly Page, but no, Ava Dawn not having it, throwing her into the corner in a huge clothesline there. And now finally tagging Hattori Hanzo in. Hattori Hanzo, an incredible superstar in the ECW. Upon her debut, just annihilating the women's division and winning that women's title. But suffering a loss at Night of Champions. And just now getting back into action, as I mentioned earlier. Going back to the Money in the Bank real quick, ladies and gentlemen. What an opportunity this presents for the youngster, Abraham Little. Like, what a role this kid has been on. Coming into the ECW, being a brand new superstar, very young, and having a chance already at the very, very early stages of his career in ECW. Having a shot, possibly, at winning the ECW title. Now that is incredible. And good for him. All four women on the outside. It's absolute chaos here. Don't want to suffer another countout like we did last episode. Oh, wait a second. Oh, a DDT on the outside from Ava Dawn to Kimberly Page. And now throwing her back into the ring, as well as Dixie. Hattori Hanzo and Ava Dawn in complete control, but not so much. A DDT to Hattori Hanzo now, and we got a pin. Oh, just gets her foot on the ropes. A rope break. The match goes on. You gotta wonder. Oh, look at this, a moonsault. Unorthodox moonsault onto the back of Kimberly Page, and now Hattori Hanzo getting onto the outside. Oh my god, she's nuts! She's nuts! She's ripping the table apart once again, the rebuilt table from earlier tonight. What the hell is she doing? Oh, wait a second. Ava Dawn catching Kimberly Page here. Oh, and a chop to the chest. That is not going to feel good. As I was saying, you gotta wonder, will Tyrant have redemption against his longtime rival? It just seemingly never ends, the feud between Tyrant and Brent. Ladies and gentlemen, it just never seems to end. Brent always seems to find a way to stick his nose in everybody's business. It's absolutely unbelievable. I don't get it. Oh, wait a sec. Dixie almost going for a jump outside there. Changing her mind at the last moment, but didn't change her mind there with a moonsault from the ropes. Absolute incredible springboard. And that, of course, being much like the moonsault that put Hattori Hanzo, her current opponent, away at Night of Champions. And we could see it here. Here it comes! Moonsault! Oh, but she misses. Hattori Hanzo getting out of the way in just the nick of time. Literally nanoseconds from getting a moonsault handed to her once again. The match continues, and now look at this. Dixie going back up. Oh, no, not yet. Waiting for Hattori to get up, and look at this. Oh, Hattori Hanzo grabbing her and slamming her down to the mat, and this might do it here, ladies and gentlemen. 1, no, Kimberly Page breaking it up. Wow, now this match is quick picking up in pace here. And now once, a third time's a charm, and it lands. The moonsault has landed on Hattori Hanzo. Kimberly Page took out Ava Dawn, and that's, oh, Hattori Hanzo just kicking out, somehow kicking out of the moonsault, and now Dixie going back up again. A moonsault, and it lands again. This is going to put her away. This is going to do it. Dixie, 1, 2, Ava Dawn just breaking up the pin. Coming out of nowhere to break up that pin. But the second moonsault surely would have put Hattori Hanzo away. Oh, but there it is. The X Factor there to Dixie. And now Ava Dawn knocking Kimberly Page out of the ring. Oh no, is this going to do it? Oh, but wait, Kimberly Page somehow snuck back into the ring. Oh, and a huge kick to the head there. And now Dixie going for the pin. The chick kick by Kimberly Page, taking Hattori Hanzo down. Man, Hattori Hanzo is taking a beating in this match. Somehow has not been pinned for the 3 count thanks to her partner, Ava Dawn. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. And now we have a tag here. Kimberly Page coming in. Oh, look at this. Drop toe hold. And who said these two girls can't work together? Unbelievable teamwork there by Dixie and Kimberly Page, seemingly foes, but not tonight. And look at this. The chick kick again. The chick kick again. Ava Dawn is on the outside of the ring, and Hattori is down, and down for good. That is a 3 count. And Dixie and Kimberly Page have just won this tag team match. Wow, what a match that was. Hattori Hanzo absolutely getting annihilated at the end of the match there, suffering 2 moonsaults, 2 chick kicks, and finally was put away when Ava Dawn, who bailed her out numerous times, was not there for this time, resulting in a 3 count. Look at this teamwork here by Kimberly Page and Dixie. Unbelievable. This could be a turning point for these two ladies in terms of friendship goals. But that can only last so long, as they will be facing each other at No Way Out in triple threat action. Regardless, these two women have the victory tonight. Dixie and Kimberly Page are your victors. Coming up later, ladies and gentlemen, coming up later tonight, of course, we have that Money in the Bank. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Oh! And she just took down Dixie. Kimberly Page. Holy moly. And there it is. No love lost, ladies and gentlemen. She got her victory. And that is that. Kimberly Page. Wow, Dixie has been knocked out cold in the ring. Kimberly Page just taking her out of action. And there it is once again, ladies and gentlemen. That triple threat match between Kimberly Page, Dixie, and Ava Dawn to come at No Way Out, and much, much more. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The tag team #1 contenders match will tell us before the end of the night who will be facing Chi-Town Slide for the tag team titles at No Way Out. What an incredible tag team the Hannity brothers are and have been, making their debut only a few episodes ago in ECW. What an opportunity this would be if they can capitalize against the legends of ECW in these two gentlemen right here, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Misfits. Of course, the Misfits being ex-tag team champions in ECW as well. Having lost to Chi-Town Slide at Night of Champions, losing their titles, would love nothing more than to have a second shot at getting those titles back into their hands. Easily one of the most successful, if not the most successful tag team in ECW. Multiple times have been tag team champions and would love nothing more than to add another notch to their belt and win those belts right back and bring them home. Fan favorites all over the place, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have spoken on Facebook, on the forums. Some of you love the Hannitys, some of you love the Misfits. But I'm sorry to say, there's only going to be one winner in this match tonight. And you got to imagine Chi-Town Slide got to be keeping a close eye on this match, studying what will be their future opponents, whoever wins this match. So Piss from the Misfits and Teddy Hannity from the Hannity brothers starting this match off. And look at this, a huge chop to the chest. Flair holding Teddy on their side of the ring. Oh, look at the size difference between the Hannitys and Misfits. I mean, they don't necessarily have the height, but they sure as hell have the width. And throw their weight around, and we have already seen that with their devastating, absolutely devastating finisher that the Hannitys have. And if they can apply that to the Misfits tonight, they may just be the #1 contenders for the tag team titles. Now Piss going for a tag. Here comes Flair, and Teddy going for a tag. Here comes Kenny. Partner switch. Flair going up against Kenny now. Chop to the chest, punch to the face, and a drop kick to finish it off. Wow. Good moves there by Flair. Oh, and look at this. An electric chair drop to Kenny Hannity. That cannot feel good on the spine. Gonna have to get readjusted by the old chiropractor, bud. Now an elbow to the face by Flair. Oh, Kenny taking him right down. Again, throwing that weight around, using that little bit of extra weight that they have on the Misfits to their advantage. Just completely overpowering their opponents, which we've seen in past episodes as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed the last installment of D-League. We saw the debut of multiple superstars, 2 of which were part of the CAW submission period that we allowed through our forums. If you haven't already, please do sign up with our forums where you can chat with fellow ECW fans. You can chat with me, Mick McMichaels. Ask us any questions, give us some tips, feedback, whatever you want to do. Regardless, it is the hub of Extreme CAW Wrestling, and we would love nothing more than for you to be there. And look at this, Flair coming into the ring, springboarding over the top ropes. And is this going to do it for the Hannitys? 2, Kenny. Oh, just in the nick of time. But yes, going back, of course, we saw the Thunder make his debut, as well as Cardinal Sin, both superstars gaining a victory that night against their respective opponents. And it's just so exciting to see the future up-and-comers of Extreme CAW Wrestling. You know, give it a couple episodes, a few episodes down the road, and these guys could very well be on the big show. I mean, it happened to the Hannitys, and you're seeing it right here. These guys made their debut in D-League, and here they are competing against the Misfits, one of the most decorated tag teams in Extreme CAW Wrestling. and potentially could be going to the CPV up against the tag team champions. Now, that's pretty incredible if you ask me. But so far, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like experience is trumping the Hannity brothers right now. Flair now going for the pin, but Kenny just kicking out. Teddy wouldn't have been able to get there in time. The match goes on. Oh, now Flair into the corner. Oh, and look at this. Oh, and a slap to the face. Wow. Flair must have done something to piss off Kenny. It's not like the Hannitys to show signs of disrespect to their opponents. Very, very sportsmanlike conduct from the Hannity brothers. They believe in fair play. You've got to give them that. They win fairly, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at that move by Piss. Oh, and now, is he going to go for a springboard? And yes, he is. A flipping leg drop onto Kenny, and Kenny desperately needs to get a tag to his partner here. Just a 1 count. Still able to kick out somehow. And look at this, a huge DDT there by Piss. And Flair has got Teddy occupied. But wait, don't take your eyes off of me. Oh, Kenny just kicking out. Or, sorry, excuse me, Teddy breaking it up. Oh, we got a roll up here. 2. Oh, and it's been reversed by Kenny. 2. Oh, and it's been reversed again. We got a back and forth roll up. Oh, my goodness. Just kicking out in the nick of time. Kenny almost losing that match. Again, desperately needs to get a tag off to his partner, Teddy. Has been in this match and been pummeled by both Flair and Piss for way too long. Oh, and here we go. Now thrown into the corner is Piss. And here we go. We got a tag here. Oh, look at this. Knee to the back. And a face buster. Look at the tag team. The tag team teamwork. Excuse me. A little bit of a tongue twister. Oh, we got a roll up here by the Hannity brothers. Oh, and Flair just breaking that up. Oh, we got a pin here. Back on. Oh, here we go again. A roll up competition, and he's back on his shoulders. And now, kicking out. The match continues. Wow. What a tag team match we have here. What a competitive match between the Hannitys and Misfits. You can just tell both of these teams want it just so bad. Teddy getting tossed outside the ring now in no man's land. Oh, and Kenny coming behind Flair, taking out his knee, and that could be a game changer here as Teddy goes to work on the outside against Piss. Now, the legal man is Flair and Teddy. Kenny is not supposed to be in there, but seemingly got himself in some trouble. Now they're on the other side of the ring. Now the Hannity brothers looking at capitalizing on this double team action before Piss can arrive. Oh, but it looks like Flair doesn't need him. Flair quite easily taking and knocking Kenny Hannity right out cold. And he needs to get back into the ring or else he's going to get counted out. And there he is, Kenny back up, throwing Flair back into the ring. Again, going back to fair play. Kenny could have easily probably let Flair get counted out there, but the Hannity brothers want to win. And they want to win good. And that, they just might. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second here. We've seen this sit-down powerbomb there to Flair, and that is not good news for the Misfits. That is an extremely strong powerbomb that is performed by both of the Hannity brothers. Oh, and here comes another springboard, and it doesn't land. Teddy Hannity just getting out of the way in the nick of time, and this could be a turning point here for the Misfits. Oh, wait a second. It sure is. If they can land this, they're in some trouble, and they do. Kenny has just... Oh, wait a second, Kenny! Piss didn't see it coming. Kenny went right for him. And is this going to do it for the Misfits? Oh, man, the Hannitys are your #1 contenders for the ECW Tag Team titles, ladies and gentlemen. They have just defeated the Misfits fair and square in that devastating finishing move. Let's see another replay of that. Flair taking the brunt of the attack. Piss getting blindsided by Kenny Hannity there. Just giving Kenny, enough time. Look at this. Look at this. He could break his neck right off the shoulders. Oh my God. And there it is. Look, as you can see, Piss trying to get back in desperately, but just not enough time. But there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Hannitys are officially going to No Way Out to challenge Chi-Town Slide for the ECW Tag Team titles. Now, if this isn't a Cinderella story, I don't know what is. Wow. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. It has just been made official. The tag team titles will be on the line, and the Hannitys are going to be facing Chi-Town Slide. Absolutely unbelievable. Got to give it to the Misfits. They poured their heart and soul into that match, as they do every single match they're in, ladies and gentlemen, but just couldn't cut it, and will not be competing at No Way Out. Will not be the last we see of the Misfits, I can only imagine. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, still to come later tonight. Oh, wait a second. Papu, one of the entrants in that Money in the Bank competition, going up against Tyrant in singles action before our main event that has been announced by Donald Sinclair. I'm just hearing this in my earpiece. Hold on a second. Brent will be competing against a mystery opponent for the main event. Wow. Yeah, I'm just hearing this now, ladies and gentlemen. Brent will be competing against a mystery unknown opponent in the main event tonight for that fourth and final, excuse me, not final, but the fourth Money in the Bank spot for No Way Out. So look at that. The last time Brent had a mystery opponent, it was this man right here, Papu. Before we get to that mystery main event, wow, I didn't even know this. Donald Sinclair likes to switch things up, if you haven't noticed, ladies and gentlemen. Believe it or not, I'm quite out of the loop with my boss, Donald Sinclair. I can't even believe I have to call him my boss. Absolutely unbelievable. But here I am, commentating matches left, right, and center, doing my job, doing what I love to do for you, the fans. But hey, we can only do so much, ladies and gentlemen. So here he comes. The man who got screwed over by Brent last episode in that cage match against Colossus, definitely looking to vent his frustrations against a man who he has also not seen eye to eye with in the past, and that is Papu, the man standing in the ring right now, looking to go head to head. This is going to be a hellacious matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Two absolute pioneers of Extreme CAW Wrestling, been here both since day one. And what a match this is about to be. Now this is of course not the Money in the Bank competition match, as Papu has already won and been entered in this match. Tyrant will have his shot at the Money in the Bank competition qualifying match next episode, on episode 8. The final episode before No Way Out. How awesome is that, ladies and gentlemen? We will be announcing the air date for episode 8 very soon after this episode has aired. So keep an eye out for that on our Facebook, Twitter, and of course the forums, as I mentioned earlier. Gotta get signed up on there, buddy. Gotta get signed up. Also, keep an eye out shortly after No Way Out, ladies and gentlemen. We will be holding another CAW submission contest. That's right. We will be holding another CAW submission contest for the ECW D-League. And of course, another episode 3 of D-League also to come, hopefully before episode 8, if not definitely before No Way Out. So lots and lots of action to come. Right to you, ladies and gentlemen. But I got a match to call in the meantime before our main event. I wonder who Brent will be facing. His mystery opponent. If I have anything to believe about this mystery opponent, having done what he did in favor of the DOA last episode, kind of makes you wonder what Donald Sinclair has planned for Brent tonight. Whether he rewards him, or I have no idea. I don't even know what's happening in the ECW anymore. And I know I don't know anything is happening because earlier tonight we saw JP Requirement come out in a DOA vest. So it seems like the DOA is growing exponentially, almost on a per episode basis. And that really pisses me off, quite frankly, but what can I do? I'm just a commentator. The only thing I can do is provide the voice of ECW to you, and I hope I do a half-decent job of that. Holy shootaroo! Did you see that slam by Tyrant? Sorry, I get a little distracted by these two monsters in the ring right now. Papu and Tyrant, this is not their first rodeo facing each other. Two veteran superstars in the ECW. Been around the block a couple times. Needless to say, they probably know the weaknesses and strengths of each other. As you can see, a very back and forth competition already. Now Papu on the outside of the ring now, getting tossed out by Tyrant. Oh, and here we go once again. Come on, are we going to leave the table alone tonight? Please. Just leave it alone. So both superstars on the outside of the ring here. And you gotta wonder, was this match set up with the intention of weakening Tyrant going into his match on next episode of ECW, where he competes for one of the two final spots in that Money in the Bank competition? You gotta wonder, has Donald Sinclair booked this match against Papu to weaken Tyrant? Almost to, you know, Papu is already qualified for this match, so I don't understand what the reasoning is apart from it's awesome. Gotta give him that. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. Again, I'm not told anything anymore, so. Oh, man. Tyrant up on the table here, and wait a second. Oh, he's got a sleeper hold. Trying to choke Papu out on top of the table. And he just might do it. If he can keep that hold in, there's no rope break out there, but there is a count out that he needs to worry about. Now picking Papu up, but Papu getting the hell out of Dodge, rolling back into the ring. Oh, wait a sec. Papu going flying over those steel steps there. And these two men are just trying to annihilate each other, as they do on a regular basis. Two beasts, top-tier superstars right here on episode 7, going head-to-head in Papu and Tyrant. Oh, and again, Papu's knees must be taking a beating from flipping over not one, but two sets of stairs. Now both superstars back in the ring here. And once again, Tyrant taking Papu to the outside of the ring, spending a lot of time out there because I think Tyrant has some plans for that table. We're going to run out of money before we even get to No Way Out if we keep breaking tables like this. These announce tables aren't cheap. The superstars don't really seem to care about that. Surprise, surprise. Oh, now Tyrant throwing Oh, God. This can only mean one thing, and that is bad news. Tyrant, oh my God, a Dominator. Can he get him up? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Tyrant has just performed a Dominator. Oh my God, look at the impact there. Papu's got to be out cold. absolutely out cold. Tyrant resetting the count. Oh, and doing a flying clothesline. Seeing that Papu was finally getting back to his feet, not having any of it. So there goes the second table of the night. Wonder if Brent's going to have any luck with the third table. Is there... Oh my god, a powerbomb to the outside of the ring. I don't even know why we bother rebuilding them. This is what I don't understand. What's the point? It's just temptation for these guys. Oh, man. Regardless of the fact, both superstars back in the ring. Papu. I don't even understand how this guy's standing after taking a Dominator, not only on the outside of the ring, but through a goddamn table. Can Papu bring it back and beat Tyrant here? Oh, what do we got here? What do we got? Oh, and a DDT! Tyrant reverses seemingly a powerbomb into a DDT, and now setting up for something here. Could Papu be getting a second Dominator? And it looks like he is. He's lifting, and down to the mat goes Papu, and here comes a pin. Is this going to do it? I think it is. 3. Oh my goodness! Papu kicking out of a second Dominator right in the center of the ring. Holy moly, man. And now a camel clutch, Tyrant grabbing the ropes. How is Papu still even able to compete here? 2 Dominators, one of which through a table. And can Papu be stopped here? Huge clothesline by Tyrant, maintaining control in this match, and now going up to the top ropes here. Going for a flying clothesline and landing. And now going up once again. Oh, and a diving headbutt to the back of Papu. Absolute desperation here for Tyrant, just trying anything and everything to put this guy down for the count. Oh, and now Papu on the outside of the ring. And a huge chop to the chest, taking him down. Oh, look at this. Tyrant now on the top ropes, and here he goes. Oh, and he lands it. Lands the splash. What a terrible camera angle. Fire that guy. Oh, and now going around Papu and a German suplex, just applying any and every move he has in his arsenal to Papu, but cannot get that 3 count. Drop toe hold there by Papu. Oh, but wait a second. We've seen this before. Can he land it? The Samoan spin to Tyrant. The Samoan spin right in the center of the ring. And is this going to put Tyrant away? Oh, and just kicks out at the 2 count. Just kicks out in the nick of time, ladies and gentlemen. And the match continues. Now Tyrant is kicked out of a Samoan spin. Papu has kicked out of 2 Dominators. The match continues. Who is going to get the upper hand here? Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness, the power on Tyrant. Power bombing Papu into the corner. Oh, and wait a second. Could this be a third? Yes. Tyrant setting him up for a 3rd Dominator. Can it land? Yes, it does. This has got to be it. This has got to do it. Can it do it? 3. Tyrant finally has been able to put Papu away and down for the count. What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. So DOA, looks like your match has been foiled. If your plan was to weaken the Beast Tyrant before his match on episode 8, it looks like you've only given him some momentum going into that match, as he has just defeated the Samoan Beast, Papu in singles action. Wow, what a match it was. Papu, don't sell him short. Took him 3 Dominators. Many superstars in the ECW, it only takes 1 to put him away. But for this man, it took 3 Dominators to put him down finally for the 3 count. And that is nothing to write home about, ladies and gentlemen. Tyrant is your victor tonight. And hopefully, going into next week, we'll have the momentum to earn a spot into that Money in the Bank competition, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, as mentioned earlier, the main event is here. Brent going up against a mystery opponent. This has just been announced to me literally 10-15 minutes ago. I have no idea who his opponent is, but we are just about to find out here in our main event set by Donald Sinclair himself. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we shape up to that event, the Money in the Bank competition is growing fierce with competition as Nook of the North has won his match earlier tonight. And now, we will see if Brent can defeat his mystery opponent tonight in our main event of Episode 7. Of course, Brent interfering in that cage match last episode. You gotta wonder, was he under a ruse from the DOA? Was he offered something? Brent, normally a lone wolf in the ECW, normally doesn't roll with anybody but himself. So you gotta wonder what kind of offer was on the table for Brent to get in the business once again. Like, was this a calculated attack by the DOA to bring Brent on board, or was this strictly Brent just continuously beefing with Tyrant, a man he has literally had not stopped feuding with for the past 5 years? It kind of makes you wonder. It makes me kind of worried after seeing JP Requirements, seemingly the newest member of the DOA. It honestly wouldn't surprise me to see Brent come out with a DOA vest randomly one night. But I really hope that doesn't happen, because the DOA sucks. So, there you have it. Oh, wait a second. Oh, there he is, Donald Sinclair, boss. Here he is, looks like he's going to announce the secret opponent. Let's see who it is. Backbone of ECW. Who is it? Spit it out. I want to know who it is. What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my God. No. Come on. Great. Great. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to tell you if you're watching at home right now.